Okay, cool.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so up on this side, this is a formation called shelfstone. So shelfstone, there is a little pit of iron oxide. Iron oxide is rust. It's super brittle. Then calcite formed over the top. It is completely possible that something fell in or it just got too heavy and cracked in. That
Okay.
is our scientific explanation.
Yeah.
However, it's also completely possible. I think it looks like a blueprint.
Oh.
Oh, that, yeah.
So it could be someone went up there before we knew a lot about this cave and how we had to protect it. It's possible, we don't know, but it also can be completely natural.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that thin of a layer, though.
In most places it isn't. However, it can be in some spots. Usually once they get to a certain point, they'll just become too heavy and crack under their own weight.
Huh.
But it might take something just a little bit to set it off, maybe a little broken still back tight fell on it, not quite sure.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be that thin.
Yeah. Some of it can be pretty deceiving. Some of it is just a nice thick rock, and then you might, like flowstone, this is a nice thick rock up here, but then you might get a little piece of shelfstone here and there where it can just crack in.
So, what were you talking about in here?
Alright, have you seen any bats, bats, snakes, mice, anything like that?
No.
Okay, good. We have one living thing here in the cave. They are called springtails. They live in our pools of water. They are white. They sit on the surface. My one kicker for you, they're about the size of a grain of salt. Look for something that looks like dust. I actually see a bunch in here today. It's usually not this many. So if you see something that looks like dust on the surface, that is a springtail. They're little insects that fall in from the surface. I see some right up here. Once I take my flashlight away, you might be able to see them. Some right here.
The little white spots?
Yeah, perfect. They look like just a little spot on the water. So you see the white spot in the center of my flashlight. This is a springtail. That is the one thing that lives in here.
On the surface.
Correct, yeah. Don't look at the reflection. Look just kind of at the surface itself.
Yeah, I'm not seeing what you're seeing.
Okay, sit. Kind of take a step back. Look at where the light is shining on the pool.
Oh.
See something that kind
Yep.
of disturbs that light? That's a springtail.
Those little white. Okay. Jeez. Springtail.
They're kind of hard to see. I do. That's it. Our one living thing.
Why is that?
Why is that?
Yeah, why
So-
mice never get in here? Nothing?
No. So this might sound kind of weird if you've been to another cave. We don't have a natural opening. So before August 4th, 1939, there just was no way in or out of this place. So when we accidentally discovered it, we were the first living things, pretty much besides our springtails, to come in here. And we've had that surface or that hole blocked off for a number of years. So they just don't have a good way in or out.
Yeah, but humans have all kinds of micro,
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yeah, perfect. We do
Even-
a deep cleaning of our walkways, depending on how busy we are, usually every week, maybe every month, just depends on how busy we are to minimize our impacts here on the cave. That's also why we ask that you just don't touch anything so we don't affect it.
What if somebody comes in with like lice or bed bugs or something, Would they survive in here? Probably not.
So,
Nothing for them to eat.
yeah, there's nothing to eat. Our springtails can only survive. They eat just our two types of bacteria. We have two bacteria naturally found here in our water. That's all they eat. And if
Okay.
they're in a dire situation, they will also eat dissolved minerals in the water. They're one of the only things, they're an extremophile. They can survive in some pretty harsh situations. Bed bugs, lice, you usually need a live kind of organism to be around so they can survive.
Makes sense. All right. Should be a teacher.
Ready?
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? I don't know. I'm going into my senior year of high school, thinking about science, maybe teaching. I honestly don't know at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know.
Well, got a knack for it.
Thank you. I mean, who makes it